Hey guys, it's Rohit again from Practice by Numbers. It's Sunday night, August 30th, pretty late in the evening, but I had promised this video to many of you, so I want to make this and post it because I know many of you are trying to decide if this is the right time to upgrade to our bundle package. And hopefully this video helps you with that decision. As you know, we've been busy. We've been working hard. When COVID shutdowns happened, everybody was contracting. We were bullish about coming back stronger. We invested a lot of time, a lot of money in developing new features. And what we want to be able to do is to provide you with at least 60 to 80%, perhaps even more, of all your software needs outside of practice management system. And we'll kind of get there to a certain extent by next year, but by the year after, for sure. So a lot has been done already. I'm going to share with you what has been done. Many of you guys have beta tested it. A lot of you have already upgraded to our bundle package. But here's, as the president and CEO of this company, somebody who's very much vested both in talking and helping and running the company in product development, in product management, in sales, in education and training. I can make you one promise that we will not stop till we make this product very operational, very user-friendly, and it becomes an integral part of you running your business, you're running your practice and multiple practice on a day-to-day basis. And we want to do that in the most cost-effective way. Okay. So that's why have created the bundle package right now. The bundle package is available to all our existing customers, so anybody who wants to sign up today, this month. And what will happen with this bundle package is that once you sign up, we are going to grandfather you into this price. Now, as we add more and more features, our development costs are going to go up. Most likely our pricing is going to go up, but the pricing is not going to go up for you guys. It's going to stay fixed. Aside from any usage costs, like coverage costs, like if you do insurance verifications, they are 99 cents each. There could be telephony costs. But outside of any usage costs, your subscription costs will not go up. Okay, that's my promise to you. What I want to show you is what all we have added to the bundle package, and vast majority of you guys have our PracticeIQ package. You're very familiar with PracticeIQ, what it does. It's custom reporting, analytics, deep analytics. We don't do pretty dashboards like many other companies. We go deep into analytics. We can help you understand and build your business on top of the basic KPIs that you're looking for. Those are easy to find. What we have done in the bundle package is you already have the PracticeIQ. We have added the following features in it, and I'll quickly go through and show you the demo for all these features. Phone IQ, this is the phone system integration, okay? So that you can make your landlines or your VoIP lines fully compatible with your practice management system. Marketing IQ is included in here as well, which means a fully integrated call tracking solution. Two-way texting, unlimited two-way texting is part of this. Bulk email and bulk text messages. You can create a completely custom campaign, or you can start from any given list, and I'll give you a quick demo of that. Website chat is included in this package as well. You can install a little widget on your website, and your customers can initiate a chat from the website directly into your communication center. We have also included insurance verification into this product. It does cost 99 cents per check, but the feature is included in the bundle. Now, there are a couple of things that are in development and coming down in this fall. One is automated patient follow-ups. What this means is your recall follow-ups, your canceled and failed appointments follow-up, your pending treatment plan follow-up will be automated instead of just creating tasks. And I'll give you a quick preview of that as well. The view generation, we're looking at towards the very late fall of this year. There's a slight chance it move into Q1, but we're going to push it very hard to finish it by the end of fall of 2020. And the last feature that we just developed on the request of many of our customers, and that's going to be released in the next 1 or 2 weeks, is reconciliation of your practice management collections and your bank deposits. A lot of people spend a huge amount of time doing that manually. We have made it such that you can put them side by side and run through them much quicker than doing them using paper and check marks and scanning stuff and back and forth. So it'll be much easier, and I'll give you a quick demo of that as well. So all of this is included in the bundle package. Everything is available today except for the automated communications, review generation, which is this fall, and the bank and practice management collections reconciliation, which will be available in the next 2-3 weeks. Okay, so let me now share my screen, and I'm going to quickly run through a demo of all these features. If you already know what these features are, you don't have to keep watching the video. You can decide if you want to upgrade this time or not. One thing that can help you decide if you're going to upgrade or not, as I was saying, the pricing will go up for all these features for the new customers that join us later, but not for our existing clients, the clients who convert to this package today or this month. Okay, so with that, let me put myself here on the side, and let's go through our basic demo of all these features. Okay, PracticeIQ, you already all have it, so I'm not going to spend much time in it. Let's quickly take a look at PhoneIQ. What is PhoneIQ? PhoneIQ is your phone system integration. We integrate VoIP lines, or we integrate your landline. What does that mean? Everybody gets this app. When the phone rings, this app actually automatically figures out who's calling, okay, and brings up that patient's file for you to quickly see, hey, who's calling? What do I need to know about this patient? The little pop-up dialog is coming up on my second screen, so I can't move that over here. But I think you can get the idea on what's happening over here. So let's do that for a different patient. It's going to quickly switch over to a different patient. Now, call pops are easy to do, meaning there are other companies that do that as well. But what we want to be able to do is you also get an email and a text notification if you miss a phone call. And also, if you miss a phone call from a new patient, you get that notification as well. But what's also really cool is you get quite a bit of analytics. Okay, so if I go back, let's say Friday, it's going to tell me how many incoming calls were there, how many outgoing calls, how many calls did we miss? Hey, did we return any call or not? Okay, and how many new patients we might have missed. And you can quickly also take a look at all of this data right here. Okay, for example, from Friday, I just want to take a look at how many missed calls were there. I think I went down to maybe Thursday. How many missed calls were there? How many calls were handled? How many calls were not handled? This information is invaluable. It helps you run your practice more smoother so patients don't get dropped through the cracks. Okay. In the essence of time, let's quickly move on. More detailed analytics of the phone system and phone calls on the web app as well. So if I go into analytics, it's going to give me how many calls am I getting by the hour. Okay, when do I miss the calls during the day? Okay, which day of the week do I miss those calls? Okay, how many rings before the call is answered? All of these things are there to help you improve how you do your business. Switching gears, let's quickly jump into Marketing IQ. Many of you already know what Marketing IQ is. It's a fully integrated call tracking solution. And what that means is you can buy dynamic numbers through our website, and these numbers can be installed on your site using a script. And now whenever a patient finds you or finds your website, we track on how they found you. And from there, we will track every lead that's generated. how many patients were scheduled, how many appointments were completed. We will give you the list of all the leads, how many Google search, how many converted and how many didn't. And at the bottom right here, we're going to give you where are all these leads. If the lead converted, here's all the leads that had converted. And then there was this one lead that converted but lost. They probably didn't show up. And then all the other stuff, which is the patient called or the lead called and they talked, but they never made an appointment. All these calls are recorded. They are transcribed. As you can see, this is blurred for privacy. And you can further categorize these calls. This can become a great training exercise for your front office. Oh, sometimes it also becomes a training exercise for your marketing people. Perhaps you're marketing to the wrong crowd. Okay. With this, you also have quite a bit of detailed ROI analysis in terms of where your patients are coming from, how much treatment is being created for these patients. So if I go back 1 month, I can take a look. Last month, the new patients, there were 8 new patients, and they generated about $12,000 of treatment. Okay. Again, in the essence of time, let's quickly move on to the next feature that I want to talk to you about, two-way texting. With two-way texting, if you have Marketing IQ, which most people on the bundle will, then all your Marketing IQ, all your call tracking numbers are SMS enabled, so they're text enabled. So anybody that sees your marketing number, they can text you, and they're all text enabled. And you can choose which number you want to send out the text to. Now, it has to be a number that you bought through Practice by Numbers. You can use your landline if you attach that to Practice by Numbers, but it has to be somehow attached to Practice by Numbers. And with two-way texting, you get unlimited text, and you can just pick a patient right from here, from the list. Pick a patient and select that patient and send a text message. As simple as that. And the receiving text message will come back over here. Okay. So two-way texting, it gives you little notifications when the text is coming in, and you can send and receive text messages in an unlimited fashion. This is pretty straightforward. Jump to the next feature, which is bulk email and texting from any list. With PracticeIQ, you're already familiar with actionable data. Okay. For example, if I was looking at a hygiene retention table and I was trying to find the list of patients that left the office without their next appointment, and you want to do something about it, here, now you can quickly create a text or an email campaign. You can pick text or email. Let's say I pick email. I can pick a template. I'm just going to pick any template, doesn't matter. And from here, I have this list of 88 patients. I can decide to fine tune it, or I can just say, nope, these are all good. I'm going to send them as is, and I will click on send now. As simple as that. You can send a bulk email and text message to any list that you see in Practice by Numbers. Any list, anywhere. Even in Revenue IQ, you can build a list right here to say, show me everybody that's overdue by 0 to 6 months. I hit search, 1,000 entries. As simple as that, create campaign. I can send them all a text. Let's look at a different example. Let's say I want to send an email and text out to everybody that's coming in tomorrow. All I have to do is create a campaign right here. Same thing. I can send an email or a text. You can save templates. You can create new templates. Another feature is creating a completely custom list for doing a custom campaign. And here's how that works. You come right here, one-time campaign, and click on New. Now, the cool feature with, let's just pick a template right here so we can move forward. The cool feature about a completely custom campaign is you get to build this list. Okay. So let's say I'm going to open this criteria, and this is live. This is what I love about this thing. So you can actually fine tune this down. I'm going to say, okay, I want to find every patient that has recall status. They're all overdue by 12 months. Okay, 1,400 patients. Now I want to say I want to find all of these patients. I'm just making stuff up that have a primary insurance. Okay, it went down slightly, and the primary insurance is Primera Microsoft. Okay, and I want to fine tune this even further, and I want only, let's say, females, fine, or male, doesn't matter. And I want to find my top patients, the patients who have spent or who have done the most production. Let's say these patients have done more than $1,000, produced more than $1,000 on these patients in the past 12 months. Okay, down to 23. And you can fine tune this list to any kind of a filter, and there is maybe about 25, 30 filters over here. Okay. And from here, I have this list, gives you a high-level synopsis of what this list is. And from here, I can either send it now or I can schedule it for another day. This is a very powerful tool because it will help you tailor your communication to specific groups of people. So you're not blasting everybody the same way. Okay. I'm going to just discard this because I don't want to send it out. So bulk campaigning, custom campaigns, either from any list, PracticeIQ, or you build a completely custom list and you customize all the messages that are going out to those patients. Let's quickly jump and look at the next feature, web chat. Put this on this side. We introduced web chat during COVID because people wanted a way to quickly get in touch with the dentist. The dental offices were closed, and we found our text messaging to be very, very effective. So you can get this widget added to your website. It's included in the bundle, and your patients can quickly put their name down, put their phone number, and a message. And the beauty of this is it's going to come directly into your message center. You will also get an email and text notification that somebody is trying to text you or chat with you on the website. So you can quickly load this app up or load the web page up on your phone and chat back with them. It works very effectively on the phone as well. Okay. Last of the features that's already released. This is the insurance verification. You all know how painful insurance verification is for a dental office to be able to make sure all the patients that you're seeing on a day have verified insurance. And we recognize that, and we want to help with that. We understand we're not going to be able to do 100% of it, but our aim is to reduce your work anywhere in the range of 50 to 80, 90%. So I'm going to, let's say, go to today. Today is a Sunday, so they're not working. Let's go to tomorrow, and it's going to load up the list of the patients for tomorrow. Okay. And I'm going to expand this out. The list of the patients, these were the ones that were verified before. Imagine this. I can come in here, and all the insurances we work with, I can select them. Many of these have been verified before. I'm going to just come here and select everybody that's not verified and that we work with. and I'm going to one click, and this will go out and verify all these patients. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit verify. It's going to go and check. Imagine this, out of these patients, okay, 35 patients, I'm going to sort by the status, okay, 70% of them or more have been verified. And in most cases, it also went ahead and found out what is the remaining benefits. Yes, if I click on one of these patients' Cigna, it's going to give me a significant amount of detail in terms of what is allowed for this patient. It's not just a verification. In most cases, it's pretty detailed information on what comes back from these insurance companies. Okay? But it varies from insurance company to insurance company. Okay, so that's insurance verification, and it does cost 99 cents for each check, but it will save a tremendous amount of time for your office. Let's switch gears to automated patient follow-ups. Automated patient follow-ups is something that's in development. It's going to be going into a beta in the next 2 weeks, and then probably it's going to be in beta for about 2 to 3 weeks. So it's going to be released to all of you guys. Probably I'm looking at early October. And this is how it works. You already know what automated tasks were. It was the ability of creating automated tasks for all of your patients if they're not following physical practice. But now think about it. It's not just going to create the automated tasks. It's also going to communicate the patients on your behalf. Okay, for example, I can create a recall overdue campaign, and I can create the audience. I can change the filters and create the audience. But the power is right here in the follow-ups. Now, I can say I want 4 or 5 or 3 or 2, whatever number of follow-ups you want. I want the first follow-up to be the day the task is created. And I want just to send an email and a text. And then the next follow-up, I want it to be in 20 days. And I want to just have a task to call a patient. The next follow-up I want to be in, let's say, 10 days after that one, in 30 days. And this time I want to send them a text message. And the last follow-up I want to be in, let's say, 60 days. And this time I want email and text and perhaps even a task to call the patient. Once you set this up, you will get tasks created as you said, but every patient is going to get communicated with a set of templates that you create right here. So you can set up your templates. This is very powerful because you are defining how and when you want the patients to be communicated with. And another cool thing with this is this whole sequence will automatically terminate as soon as the patient makes any appointment. So it says, okay, well, we just succeeded in getting this patient back in, so we're going to stop sending this so they're not getting spammed even after that. Okay, so this is in beta in about 2 weeks, and then general public, general to all our accounts by October 1st or 2nd week. Review generation, I don't have a demo to show you. That's really works in progress. I'll probably be able to show you something in a few weeks from now, but not today. But I'll show you the last feature, which is our bank and practice management system reconciliation. And this one came out of necessity from a lot of our customers asking us. Okay, so you know the problem. you have practice management, collections, and then you have bank deposits. And they don't match with each other because of timing and other issues. They should. You should always reconcile your month, and they should always, everything should match. Some people do it too late. Some people don't do it. Sometimes it's just too much to do. It's lazy. I mean, it's whatever the reason might be. Sometimes it doesn't get done. If it gets done, it's very painful. You're printing reports, you're doing spreadsheets, this, that, and the other. So what we have done is made this very, very simple. We will bring in all, you go to a month, we will bring in all your practice management collections. Okay, right here. We're going to give you a total right here, the collections of practice management. And then we will bring in all your QuickBooks deposits from the banks that are coming in. Now, all you have to do is figure out which ones have been reconciled. Now, in this case, I'm going to go to the previous month. I know the previous month was reconciled. This is a test server. The previous month was reconciled. So this is matching. There's a known difference for a good reason. And they marked every one of these things as reconciled. Okay. So I know none of my previous months transactions are leaking into my current month. I'm going to go back to this month, and I will see there's a difference of about $22,000, $23,000. What I want to do is I will extend the state of the income transaction that I'm looking at by about 3 or 4 days. Okay, now I've just extended my transaction by 3 or 4 days. I want to be able to see if there's any transactions at the end of the month, okay, that could have been possibly from the previous month. So I've just extended that out, and I'm going to look back at the end also, and I see there's a $10,000 transaction here that's showing up on 4/1, which was not really for 4/1. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this one as being on the 31st. Okay, and if I see, and there's another one, $12,000 transaction right here, and I'm going to move that out as well. And this thing updated up top, and I'm pretty darn close, I think, and this difference is coming from a care credit payment, which the interest was deducted from. Now hit refresh again, and I have now the left and the right side reconciled, and I will mark my whole month as reconciled, so that when I go to the next month to reconcile, I know that all the transactions in the previous month belonged in the right place. It's as simple as that. And if you do this on a regular basis, you'll make sure that these things don't keep getting piled on, and then you have to figure out to do a huge audit at the end of the year. So that's practice management bank reconciliation. So I know this was a very long video, and people who stuck to the end, I appreciate your patience. And you can see that the amount of work we've been doing. We're obviously very passionate about what we do, and we want every one of you to succeed. Use our software, do well in your practices. The better you do, the better we do. Let us know if this is something that you would like to upgrade to. Right now, it's available to everybody. Our bundle price is $500 a month. As I said, it will most likely go up, but for now, that's what it is. And this is something that you would like to upgrade to. Give us a call, and we'd be happy to help you. All right. Thanks, everyone.